man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about boxing. Let's talk about Benavidez could be fighting Yildrim. Also, Ellerbe say Tank beats anybody from 30 to 35. Teofimo Lopez and his dad, Bash. Javante Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz performance. But first, y'all boy, y'all man. Some people call him TBE. I call him Duck Duck Goose. Not in my top 25, maybe not even my top 50. But, yeah, you know, Floyd Mayweather called out YouTuber Logan Paul. And I got to say something about Logan Paul, bro. The more repetition he get, the better he looking, bro. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. That's my boy. He had a compilation of him stopping dudes in the gym. And, you know, I just showed you, you know, real athletes with a little bit of repetition can go a long way. But let's talk about that first. And he put a tweet up, and I think about putting it on the screen. And my whole thing is this, man. And I like And I like what I'm seeing from Logan Paul, but Floyd ain't no secure, wealthy man who got money coming in from 7 different, ways, 7 different incomes from maybe fighting, from promoting, from real estate, from other financial ventures that he should have, PBC, stocks, bonds, CDs, or whatever he got going on. He was desperate to go over to China and fight a featherweight. Then you desperate to go back over to, Tokyo, Japan to fight another featherweight. Then you call out a YouTuber, man. Like I said before, how you respect this punk, I don't know. Floyd Mayweather is a punk. Floyd Mayweather single-handedly is responsible for boxing, what boxing is today. Before you seen Floyd, you didn't hear Oscar De La Hoya talk about how much money he got, A side, B side, or take a vital, you saw the test. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear Roy doing it. You didn't hear Muhammad Ali doing it. You didn't see none of these dudes, Larry Holmes doing it, Aaron Pryor doing it. They fought. Sugar Ray Leonard was the original Golden Boy. The original. And he did some hoe-ass shit. But then again, the first 4 years of his career was better than anything Floyd ever done. And my whole thing is, Floyd done this to the sport of boxing. When you see these dudes arguing about 60-40, 50-50 splits, and this, that, and the third, that's Floyd. Floyd has single-handedly destroyed boxing, thinking that he the best boxer of all time, which he not. And I ain't afraid to say it. He ain't the best boxer of all time. He ain't in my top 50, maybe. And I can explain it, and maybe, since I can't go live on this channel, maybe I'll get Lion Killer. We could do a stream on me, him, and Nate, and maybe somebody else want to hop on. But, I mean, like I say, man, if that's what he want to do, and fight Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whichever one he fight, that's what he want to do, and people want to sit here and buy it, and him fight motherfucking civilians. See, the difference was what? When Roy fought a civilian, Roy was way out his prime, okay? Floyd is way out his prime, but, for him to talk about, I make the most money, I'm the TBE, and you fighting YouTubers, man, you fighting motherfuckers off the street. How can you respect that, bro? I can't respect him fighting YouTubers off the street, but like I said, he better off fighting T.I. then. Logan Paul, T.I., and who else he got beef in, just rotate him in. Floyd can come back and do whatever you want to do, man. And he want to fight, go over to Japan, fight a dude, go over here and fight Logan Paul. Ain't nobody respecting that, man. I don't respect him at all. His legacy dropping. The way people talking about, oh, man, Roy messing up his legacy. Man, hell no. Roy was untouchable at his prime. Floyd messing up his legacy. Floyd, a mark. You know what I'm saying? You got to go, you got to stoop so low to get this money. People say, well, Floyd, man, get out of here, man. If you still want to fight, man, fight the killers, man. Fight Errol Spence, fight Keith Thurman, fight Terrence Crawford, fight the killers then. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, boxing, the worst thing that happened for boxing is Floyd Mayweather. This nigga in play mode. He don't want to play while you off camera. But yeah, he the worst thing that happened, but it is what it is. I ain't buying into it, man. If Floyd do this, man, y'all better ether him. What's so funny is, I say something bad about Floyd, right? People come in my comment section, oh, you hating on Floyd, you hating on Floyd. Floyd this, but hey, y'all sitting here crying this Black Lives Matter bull jive. Y'all calling this, y'all, my bad. Y'all preaching this Black Lives, but did he say all lives matter? Y'all talking about, oh, this dude, the raccoon, for voting for Donald Trump. Didn't he support Donald Trump? And he probably voted for Donald Trump. Come on. He walking around here with the biggest purse in the world. If I come on here and say all lives matter, I'm a Trump this, Trump that, y'all come over and kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, he moving tank like he moved in his career. Floyd Mayweather don't have any great wins in his career. No, all his wins, he don't have no great wins in his career. I said what I said. Logan Paul might be his best win, and I say that jokingly, but I mean, that is what it is, man. That's what he want to do. You can't knock nobody for what they're doing to get money, but like I said, he's a pussy. But let's move on. Apparently, Yildrim and David Benavidez can be lacing them up pretty soon. I heard that could be next for the vacant WBC title. David Benavidez might be the youngest 3-time world champion in boxing history, and like I said before, he don't deserve that title shot. You know, he don't deserve the title shot, man. This dude lost his title 2 times to cocaine, man. And then some people speculate that he was on that shit, but it is what it is. I've seen it a lot worse. Canelo, he get a lot worse in boxing, man. So we all know Benavidez, as long as he make the way, he gonna be the WBC world title holder of the world. And hopefully him and Caleb Plant fight each other, and we get to see that fight, man. So I want to see that fight with Caleb Plant and him before Canelo fight either one of them. But, you know, Yildrim ain't got no shot, man. He gave Darrell a run for his money. Most people thought he beat Darrell, but like I said with Yildrim, he tough. He got blew out by Chris Eubanks Jr. Damn. Boy, oh boy. That's crazy. Trying to kick the whole thing over. But he got blew out by Chris Eubanks Jr., man. And like I said, man, I expect David Benavidez, to get the job done. And nothing less, man. So that's what I want to do. They offered to fight the Canelo first. Canelo said no. So he went on to fight Callum Smith. It was probably all about the money. Plus, Callum Smith is technically the lineal title holder. And Benavidez probably going to be the youngest 3-time world champion in boxing history. So it ain't for a good reason, though. He keep losing his belt off the scale twice. But like I said, as long as they can make that play the plant fight happen, that's the only fight I care about at that division right now. But it'll be interesting to see what they do moving forward. But that is what it is. But I'm going to end off with this one. You got Leonard Ellerbe talking about, Gervonta Tank Davis is unbeatable at 130 to 135 right now. My whole thing is, why you don't fight Teofimo Lopez? Lopez talking greasy about Gervonta Tank Davis. They was on some radio show or, excuse me, some podcast. And him and his dad were basically saying that, they weren't impressed with the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Leo was touching him, and, basically, if Teo touched him like that, he'd be knocked out, and that Tank overrated, And like I said before, I can see what they're saying, but, a lot of people don't think he keep falling, bro. Like, a lot of people don't think that Lomachenko, his performance versus Lomachenko was that great as well, neither. But, I mean, they talking, and, Tank's job is to shut that shit up. And he won't. Leonard Ellerbe talking about his fighter the best, but they won't challenge him. Just like Floyd never got challenged in his career. Floyd's last real challenge on paper was probably Diego Corrales. Floyd really never got challenged in his career, and they're not looking to challenge Gervonta Tank Davis in his career. But, if he duck a 4-belt unification plus the ring, what you got to say about that? But then again, if Al Heyman make a fight with Teofimo Lopez, then that's going to make other fighters look bad for not crossing the street and fight other competition. So, like I said before, man, I respect what PBC doing with Blackfire. Respect them for doing right and not taking a whole bunch of money. You see some of them dudes at PBC getting bad contracts anyway, simply because their father is taking like 50-60% of their contract. I ain't saying no names, Benavidez and Sean Porter, but I ain't saying no names. But other than that, man, if they don't fight for a 5-belt unification bout versus Teofimo Lopez, a guy in my opinion who didn't really beat Lomachenko, is more about Lomachenko losing the fight. I just let you know anything about Tank ain't fighting nobody. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to Tank. Either Tank going to lose his career outside the ring, or he going to lose to a guy. He going to lose to a guy that he least expected. And Teofimo Lopez, he got room to get better too. That's a fight that can go up in the air. If the Tank that showed up versus Leo Santa Cruz get touched up by Teofimo Lopez like that, who knows? He probably can eat that shit and give it back. We don't know how good none of these fighters is until they get challenged. But I honestly think that's a fight that they should make. Tank instantly we become a star off that fight. He would have every belt in the lightweight division. And then, he can drop him. He can do whatever he want to do else after that fight. But what you looking at, Mason? He can do whatever he want to do after that fight. But I look forward to hopefully them fighting somewhere in the near future. But I don't think Tank can fight above 140 for real. But we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about the video. This dude want to sit here and start licking his sack. No, not in my lap, buddy. Oh, don't bite me. He mad. What? Guess he don't feel like biting today. But, other than that, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Also, Facebook group there as well, too. You can check me out on Sportscastr. I'm a live stream there. And Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0 until we get that ability to go live back here. Other than that, love the support. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.